What up?
Yo, what's good?
Hey, me and Frank been trying to, we've been thinking about doing this for a minute now, and I feel like right now is the time.
I feel like this came up fast, honestly. Like we said we're gonna do it, and we're doing it.
I'm not gonna lie, we might not be prepared, but this is amateur report. Keyword.
Hey,
amateur.
we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
We're here. We got some stuff to talk about, so we're gonna enlighten y'all.
We're gonna run through it. We'll just talk about a little bit what the podcast is gonna be about.
Pretty much, we're gonna give our insights on fights. Talk about future cards. Talk about former cards, and I mean, we're super fans, but we're not super fans. Like we're watching. We're not gonna miss the fights. No pay-per-views, none of that ever.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about even fight nights and stuff like that too.
Yeah, for sure. And we're
gonna talk about prospects coming up, people that we think that kind of like that are fire. We might have a segment to where surprise of the week, like where we thought like, man, that dude went crazy that week. That fighter like surprised us.
And we'll be in tune with the drama.
Yes.
Best believe.
Yes, we will.
All the Twitter, all that.
But my name's Angel the Kid, and this is Frank. Frank
that dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
I want to start. I want to ask you about UFC 270. Did it live up to your expectations?
Oh man, so the 270 was crazy because like, I honestly when I first heard about it, I wasn't too excited about it because I'm like Gane and Francis. I didn't think it was gonna be.
You weren't excited?
No,
you didn't see Gane and Francis, and I didn't. Excuse me, bro. I pissed myself when I seen that card.
Yeah, I mean the thing was that I felt like how it went is how I expected it.
Really?
Yeah, because he was training with Kamaru Usman, and like I just felt like he was gonna use his wrestling, and then it was gonna be a boring fight.
But he was training with Kamaru versus Stipe, and he slept him.
Yeah.
So honestly, I seen fireworks. As soon as I seen the names, I was like, fireworks. Somebody's getting KO'd.
Yeah.
But watching the fight.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. There was some moments where I'm like, bro, can y'all just stand up and like fight?
I'm gonna be honest. I think there's a lot of moments like that.
Yeah. But you know what surprised me, bro, is that it seemed like the whole entire fight, Francis looked tired.
Dude,
like
100%. That's something we haven't talked about either.
Yeah, he looked super tired. He was just like,
literally from the start, walking out there. But I guess he was injured.
Yeah, he got
his something with his knee, he blew out his knee or something like that.
MCL tear or something like that.
So
I saw that on I want to say on ESPN.
I mean, he talked about it after the fight. He said he blew his knee out and all that. So
yeah. And then I want to say, what else do I want to talk about? I want to say, man, Francis Ngannou, honestly, bro, surprised me with his wrestling.
Oh yeah, what did I say before the fight,
dude?
What did I say? I said that's the only way he's gonna beat him. He's gotta out wrestle him, put him on his back. Ciryl Gane's never faced that.
I was surprised at the simple fact that like I didn't think that he was gonna do that good. Like I don't know why. Like you know how like when people do their wrestling and then they wrestle, they end up just like going back to what they know. But he like stuck to the wrestling.
I think what worried me the most about the wrestling was energy. Like I seen him attempting the takedowns, and like really he didn't even attempt. Like they would just come to him. Like the dude, I think the first one he had was a front kick that he caught.
Yeah,
and that was impressive. He slammed him.
That
put
one
him there.
Slam though.
Yeah,
remember?
He held him. He held him the whole round. Won the round. I think what round was that?
I want to say that was the
third.
That was the fourth round because it was tied.
No. Dude, he slammed him like three or four times. Yeah. So it could have been any time you're talking about, but I'm talking about the first one. Like the front kick that came at him.
Oh, yeah, and he grabbed him and slammed him hard.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
But moving on.
We got to talk about Brandon Moreno and David Figueiredo. Figgy. All I got to say is one word. Disappointment.
You're saying that's the fight as a whole or is the decision?
The decision, bro. That was ridiculous.
I guess like I can see where they're coming from, but I don't think it was enough to give Figgy the win. I think Brandon Moreno, although getting knocked down in round 3, still won that round. Like he controlled the round, and then he got clipped, and then I think he got dropped later in the 4th round or the 5th round.
Yeah, he did. He got dropped.
But dude, he was controlling him the whole fight. He had him on his back. He had him taking steps backwards. So.
Exactly, and it was just like. I don't know, man. And like, okay, so I'm not a conspiracy
okay.
theorist.
Go ahead.
But I wanted to talk to you about this. So Do you feel like okay? Because like if you notice, right after he won, he was like, "I want to thank Brandon Moreno. And we got to do a fourth fight in Mexico." Like it was just weird that right after he said that, and it's like it's kind of like,
I guess.
I think it's about the bread, bro.
I just don't see it coming from the fighters. It's got to be like the judges.
Unless
and I don't even want to say like,
unless he was thinking in his head like, hey, I got this W, but if I get a number 4, that's bread.
okay, see, that's more realistic. Yeah. Like, he wins the fight, and instantly he's thinking about money. Like, okay, let's get this fourth fight in Mexico, bro. Pay-per-views are going to be crazy in Mexico for Brandon.
Bro. And honestly, even though he lost, he's still, like, people still love him.
Even though he lost, he won. Pretty much.
He really did.
Because, like, if you watch a fight, and, like, casual guys like us were watching from, oh, okay, that Mexican guy won. 100%. Yeah. Brandon won. No doubt about it.
Yeah, and I was thinking about rewatching it and seeing like maybe, but I don't know if I got that much.
Bro, we were there, bro. Like we were watching every second of that fight. I feel like
it was pretty clear cut. We both like. I remember when I looked at you, I was like, yeah, Brandon got. And then there were like, majority decision. Oh my god! I was like
unanimous, bro.
Yeah, unanimous
decision.
Like, nah. Like I can understand a split decision, but these judges, they have to.
I think
they gotta do something, bro. It's getting to a point where it's crazy.
I'm trying to think what the score was. I think it might have been 49-46 for like one of the judges.
Yes.
Like what, bro?
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I had more butterflies in my stomach versus like the Francis and Ngannou. Like I was like, I don't know who's gonna be champion.
Yeah.
But Brandon Moreno and Figgy, instantly Brandon. That's all I thought.
Yeah, it was Brandon. It was Brandon all the way. I want to touch on Ngannou real quick because I feel like we didn't. I feel like his stock doesn't go down. I feel like he played as smart as he can. For somebody that like is going against a heavy hitter like that, he did pretty well. He had some standout moments in that fight too.
Not only
he was touching him, bro.
Yeah, not only that, I think he does whatever he wants now.
Yeah.
Because not only did he prove himself to be a worthy champion, he defeated the number one guy in that division right now. I think Ciryl Gane's better than Stipe. I don't know why there's like unpopular opinion. I think Stipe's past his prime. Like that's a bad knockout.
Yeah,
for his age.
It was.
I think the next fight is just a money fight, and then he's done.
You know what? You remember what I told you right after the fight? I was like, it would be raw to see Ngannou versus Stipe. That'd be a good fight. You don't think that'd be a good fight?
Ngannou versus Stipe, bro. He already killed him. He killed him the second time. I mean, he might have lost the first time.
No, I mean not Ngannou. Sorry, Ciryl Gane versus Stipe. Like a back to back at it fight. To kind of get back to the title.
Yeah, I think like a title eliminator.
Yeah, like to get back in the eliminate to get a title shot again.
You got John Jones, bro. It's really on him. Seriously. Where everybody is waiting on him right now, because now it's him. Yeah, as soon as he wants it, he can have it.
Yeah, but John Jones is kind of like the star that's not even there, but he's still
Like, but I feel like that's a ghost over the heavyweight division right now. Like,
he's just
to
waiting.
be considered the number one heavyweight right now, I think you got to beat John Jones.
No, yeah, I think so too.
That sounds messed up, but it's like he's at the weight, he's in his prime still. So
yeah, and I saw a video. I think this was a while back. I saw a video of John Jones, like him big, and I promise you, I thought it was Ngannou.
Really?
I swear, I was like, bro, is this? No, he looks as big as Francis Ngannou.
I thought he just looked big, honestly. Yeah, he's out of shape, but
I mean, naturally, he's a big guy. I think he's like 6'4", 6'5".
No, I think he's taller than that.
Like 6'6"?
Like 6'6", yeah.
Yeah, his brother's in the NFL.
Dude. I talk about this every time I watch the Cardinals play. The number one.
Is he good? Because I know you're into football more than I am.
He had the most sacks, I think, in a game this year.
Oh, and so
that's
he's
John Jones' brother. Like,
so he's not like.
Oh, he's not a bum. No, he starts and everything. Him and JJ Watt are on the opposite sides of the field on defense.
Oh, wow, I didn't know.
But
that's what's up.
That's besides the point.
See, I'm learning stuff. Frank's over here putting me on. I didn't even know that. I think we got to touch on Mike Pereira.
Michael Pereira. I think that was at the third fight.
Yeah,
leading up to the main event.
Main event, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. I honestly.
The co-main event, but.
No.
Leading up to the co-main event. Yeah.
I was gonna say I expected fireworks. I told you just from watching clips on Instagram and stuff like that.
And I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna lie. Frank told me I was like, Michael Pereira. He's kind of all over the place. I was like, that's probably the standout fight for me.
You think so?
Yeah, because I was surprised. Like, I seen the clips, and I seen a couple of his fights, and he's kind of just unorthodox. But he surprised me, bro. Like, he really surprised me.
I think since I've seen more clips on him, I was just expecting that. But I think, like, he overcame adversity. He overcame a strong jab and a good boxer.
Bro, dude. that first round, that dude was putting up pressure.
Yeah, not even the pressure. The dude was just technically sound, and he was not stepping back. And he said even before the fight, I think he said he likes to do a lot of flips and everything, but
yeah,
he's gonna be up in his face. So
and he was, bro. He was like just walking.
But I remember when Michael started going crazy, like started whooping him just a little bit. Like you could tell, like
he started
the
to break him
breathing
down.
and he was stepping back, and it was
he started to break him down.
You could tell, you could tell he was breaking him down. That's what good fighters do. And yeah, I don't know if he was standout. I think my standout was Francis, just because of the wrestling, like the judo sweeps, he got caught in a heel hook, and like dude was emotionless. Yeah, like he was just looking at Ciryl Gane like, I'm not worried, bro. My knees already messed up. Like it doesn't even matter. And he recovered from that. Like he, it was not like after those first two rounds, I was like, Ciryl Gane's winning. And even at the end of the fight, I was like, Ciryl Gane could still win, because if you think about it, Ciryl Gane won the stand-up like by a long shot.
He did.
By a long shot.
And I feel like Francis knew that in his head, like he was like, I gotta get these wins. I gotta get these rounds underneath my belt. I felt like he knew that he was picking them apart. He was throwing the jab. He was like, And I after this fight, because I didn't watch that Derek Lewis fight.
The Ciryl Gane Derek Lewis, I did watch that. Dude, that was bad.
Yeah, and I didn't know that he was so light on his feet.
Dude,
he was just like
a 155er.
Bro.
That's that kickboxing. And I think he was undefeated in kickboxing too.
Dude, it's crazy. I know we're jumping around, like we're going back and forth, but I mean,
this is what we do.
This is what it is. This is amateur report. But no, yeah. So back to the Michael Pereira and the guy, I think he was Russian.
It was a Russian dude. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Russian guy. We don't know. I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw that, I was like, oh yeah, Russian. It's something about these Russians, bro. I don't know what they drinking out there or what.
They're taking over.
They're taking over UFC. It's crazy.
No. Who was that Nurmagomedov dude? The dude who had the submission dude. That dude went crazy,
dude was
bro.
Fire, yes.
I can't believe we almost forgot. That was on the main card too.
Yeah, that was on the main card. I don't know if he's related to him, but
dude,
honestly, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they look all the same to me. Bro, they got the same beers every time, bro.
I don't know. It's like anytime I see Nurmagomedov or Mega, like whatever, I'm just like, oh, this dude's a beast. Yeah, he's a beast. That sounds bogus, but hey.
Anytime you see that Russian last name, bro, or
you
even
have a problem
name,
on your
it's
hands.
a problem.
Yeah. But can I just speak on like how he tied him up so fast, dude? Man. It was just like. Round starts, I'm looking down, I'm taking a bite out of my burger and everything. I look back up, and
that was a juicy burger too.
Yeah, that was great. Dude was in a guillotine, like it was over too.
It was
guillotine.
Lightweight.
I was like, whoa. He stood up and then started saying, like, once again, this sounds bogus, but I couldn't understand him. But I was like, yep, this dude can kill. He doesn't speak English either. Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. I was surprised that he got him that fast, and off rip, I thought he was related to Khabib. I was like, is this one of Khabib's cousins? Did we have somebody else related to? Because this dude got he got the dude from lightweight, and then he got another cousin or somebody related to him that fights for Bellator.
And I think he trains them all too.
Yeah, he's like the coach.
I wanted to touch on next week's card, the Sean Strickland versus Jack Hermanson.
Yeah, Jack Hermanson.
I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know if you know, like, I think Sean Strickland's last loss was to Israel Adesanya. I think he's on an 8-fight win streak.
Oh.
In the UFC, no other. So I think for him, this could possibly be a title eliminator. Just because how the division. So. Well,
I think they have, if I'm not mistaken, they have Jack, Cannonier versus
Derek Cannonier.
Derek Cannonier versus Derek Brunson. So I think that's gonna be the next title fight, but he's like literally right behind them.
Honestly, it depends. It depends on how they're talking.
It's
really,
a UFC.
Bro. Like if Sean Strickland wins this fight KO and is talking shit on the mic, I can see him, bro.
Yeah. It's okay.
If he's on the mic and he's doing the right things and pushing himself, he could get this fight, bro. Because it's all about money now.
Yeah, and I was gonna say too, like when it comes to the UFC, it's super unpredictable. Like
true, like the Korean Zombie versus Volkanovski, like out of nowhere. I'm like, is this dude retired?
You know, I heard something about that. If you want me to touch on it.
What?
Okay, so I heard that the reason why this is what I heard.
Don't mark his words.
Don't mark my words. But the UFC has a tendency to do this. So what they do is they'll drop a card and say that it's going to be this time, this date, right? they do that to kind of pressure the fighters into signing the contract.
Okay.
So what happens is that they end up just signing it, but Max Holloway basically saying that he's injured because he never agreed to the fight.
Okay.
Sometimes they do stuff like that where the UFC kind of want to pressure these fighters.
Okay. Yeah. So you're telling me like they'll try to sign that card. So
they'll drop the news like, oh yeah, it's already signed. This is the date and all this stuff, and they do that to kind of like pressure the fighters to sign the contract and get
like what, like Max and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, I'm not saying that Max is afraid, but maybe he wanted more time than that or something.
Like,
and they're
same
like,
thing,
bro,
that's the same thing with Francis.
Yeah.
When before Cyril fought for the interim title, it was like Francis was like, no, chill, I want to fight in November or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, no, we're not gonna wait. We're gonna throw Cyril in a interim belt versus Derek Lewis, and it like puts pressure on the champion. I think it's kind of grimy. It's kind of bogus.
And that's what, like, it's kind of like a double-edged sword in a way, because as a fan, we just want to see the fights. So it's like,
pretty much,
we see the fights, but also like we don't see the back end of like the fighters have to go through. You know what I'm saying?
I know you smell that, bro.
Bro, come on, man. Frank got his dog over here farting and stuff. Hey, I know you guys like the vibe in here, though, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Frank's setup.
It's all right.
We're real quick, though. This is our first episode, and we're going to get cooler stuff. We're going to get a better background,
100%.
all that stuff. And then, yeah, man, I was going to say one other thing. I saw something.
What'd you see?
Okay, so I saw on that Instagram page, Mac, what's it called? Mac something. It's like a news report on MMA stuff. It's a news report.
Like MMA on point or something?
Yeah, it's like called Mac
whatever.
something.
Yeah,
whatever. But basically, I saw that somewhere someone interviewed Kamaru Usman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said that.
Oh, come on.
Frank don't want me to talk about this because
I just think this is a little far fetched. But yeah. I mean, anything. Go ahead.
Anything can happen. But I saw that he said that he was thinking about skipping Israel and going up to 205 when Jan was a champ and fighting Jan because he thought that would be a good matchup for him.
Okay, let me tell you two things wrong with this.
He's not small.
You're talking about like Prochazka, or who are you talking about? Jan.
Jan
Blachowicz or something.
Yeah,
bro, he's done.
Yeah,
I don't think that dude's ever fighting for. He's gonna lose to Alexander Rakic, 100%.
Really? Is that the Russian dude?
He's the number one. I think he might be the number one contender for right now. I'm not sure, but
there's another Russian dude in 205 that's pretty good.
Well, also watching Jan's last fight, dude's a quitter. That sounds bogus, but dude,
yeah,
I don't even want no.
Yeah, it was kind of like, and I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. I'm scared. I know we're jumping around. I'm scared for my boy Glover, bro.
Glover Teixeira. You think so? I think that's bogus.
Bro.
I was scared for him versus Jan.
Bro, no.
He looked good.
Did you see how this man? Okay, if you guys don't know who Jan, what's his last name?
You're talking about Yuri Prochazka.
Yeah, Yuri Prochazka, bro. If y'all did not see the Dominic Reyes fight with him,
dude's only had 2 UFC fights. Bro. And he's already about to fight for a title. I just learned that like the other day. Bro, that's a fact.
Bro, this man right here, like literally if you watch that fight, he was punching this man. He was not bleeding not once.
Bro, I watched that fight like a little bit. I think I only caught that. What was it, the third round he got knocked out in?
Yeah.
Or what round was it?
Dude, it was a spitting
yeah. I was watching that round and I was like, oh, they're trading pretty well. He could take a punch and then KO'd him.
Yeah.
Over, and
that dude's gonna be a problem at 205. I guarantee you that's gonna be the champ.
Also, you think so?
I guarantee it.
Guarantee
it.
I was gonna say, I just got word that he's actually training with John Jones and like Henry Cejudo's camp and everything. So
see, that's
think about
a problem.
Bro. Think about it. Think about them training sessions.
That's a problem.
I was watching the Chael Sonnen show and he was talking about like the best fights don't come even on the TV, bro. Like the training sessions. Like imagine John Jones and Yuri going at it.
Oh yeah, I bet, bro. You never see that. You see fireworks in the sparring gym, bro. Imagine seeing that though. Imagine seeing that. John Jones.
I think it would just
all these big names.
I get it what you're saying, but I still think like I don't think they even spar together. Honestly, I think they'll just do it for media. Because
I think a lot of times too, it's like. It's kind of the same situation with Francis Ngannou and Zero Gun. It's like people were referencing. Are you good, bro?
I'm sorry. It's just I don't, man, this sounds bogus. Your face is just making me laugh, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay. No,
I'm
but it's kind of the same situation with Gon and Francis, like where people were like talking about the sparring and all that stuff, and like how they used to be training partners. It's like at the end of the day, like what are they, bro? Oh my God.
I feel like I'm in class. Bro,
So listen, guys.
Bro, let me just move on to something else. How about we talk about something better? Let's talk about Kobe and Masvidal. And who do you think is going to win that fight?
I think that we're jumping way ahead.
I don't care.
But Kobe, dude, I'm not super excited for that fight.
Who do you think's going to win and why?
See, like, I'm stuck in the middle for the simple fact is that Kobe did not do bad against Usman. I don't care what anybody
Second
says.
fight?
Yes, bro.
He brought a little fire to the table, but
bro, he rocked him a couple times.
I don't think he has a jaw.
I mean, he has a jaw strong enough that Usman could. I mean,
he got saved
Jorge.
by the bell. You think he's gonna? Bro, come on.
I mean, Jorge got knocked out.
Dude, that was his first time.
Usman didn't.
But that's the first time he ever got knocked out in his entire career.
It doesn't matter.
How? That was his 50th fight. He got knocked out by the number 1 pound for pound man on the planet.
Yeah, I guess.
This is somebody he's trained against.
I mean, look, this is
Kobe is somebody he's trained against since they were young, bro. He's felt that power. He's felt that 100% wrestling. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean,
Kobe hasn't felt the 100% Masvidal punching power because they've been training.
Yeah.
So this is something that I think every single day I think Kobe's gonna win, but something keeps telling me that Masvidal has a real good chance.
So this is what unpopular opinion. I don't know if people are gonna agree with this. I feel like if anybody can beat Usman, possibly is Masvidal.
Cap.
I think the first time he was the only one that kept getting back up.
I don't think Masvidal. I think if Masvidal and Usman fought 100 times, Masvidal would lose every time. Unpopular opinion. Not unpopular opinion, dude.
I guess.
I think the person who has the best chance of beating Usman at this very moment is Vicente Luque and Khamzat Chimaev.
Vicente Luque.
That's a former training partner, 7-fight win streak. He slept Tyron Woodley in his last fight.
Yeah, but even Gilbert Burns was.
That's another person who could beat Kamaru, bro.
What?
I think so.
Did we not see them get knocked out?
But I think he might have knocked. I don't know. He might have knocked him out. He knocked him out with a jab. I'm saying, but Gilbert caught him a couple.
He was.
But Gilbert caught him a couple times.
Yeah, but you can even argue that Kobe Compton got rocked Usman a couple times too in their last fight. He got legit.
I don't know.
rocked.
I don't know if he was legit rocked. I think stunned is more like rock. I feel like rocked is like stunned is like, woof, you know.
Yeah, I guess
you get popped, stunned. You wake up, you're ooh.
Yeah, but okay. So to answer your question, because I don't want to like keep going back and forth. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna be 100%. I do not know. I can't even give you an answer. I would it's weird because I would say Jorge is definitely gonna win, but then it's like I don't know because I feel like a lot of people sleep on Kobe Compton because of his stance and all that, but he's an actual good fighter. He really is.
I feel like this fight coming in, I think a lot of people are gonna sleep on Jorge.
Yeah,
a lot, and this could be a super money move for him.
Yeah, because I saw an interview with Usman with the Ariel Helwani show. You know who Ariel Helwani is, mm-hmm. And he talked about how he wants that. He's like, I want that fight back. I want that third fight. Jorge.
Imagine though, I couldn't imagine him come out.
I think he know. I think he. Fight. I don't know.
I think they're a big name. I think he has bigger plans, like going over to boxing, or. I'm trying to think.
If I was him, I would retire.
If he beats Leon Edwards, I'd say he could retire. But I think after he gets 16 in a row, he's got to get 17, and then boom, done. Yeah,
because at some point, it's like, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna go up to 185. He already said he wasn't.
I want Khabib to come.
Yeah,
that's who I want to come back. That's a worthy fight. I think if Kamaru wins one more fight, I think he might be the GOAT.
Yeah, and I don't think. I think we all know that he's done. Khabib's done.
Like you're saying, you don't think he could make a comeback, or you're just saying he's mentality, he's out the door.
No, he's out the door. I don't think he's gonna want to come back. I think he's a coach. He's focused on his fighters.
And he has his own Eagle FC, his own UFC kind of.
Yeah, I think promotion.
Oh yeah, I think Kevin Lee and Diego Sanchez are gonna fight soon. in that?
Yes,
Yeah.
in the Eagle,
Eagle
which
SC?
is terrible. 'Cause they're doing my boy Sanchez so dirty.
Yeah, I think,
That boy need to just retire.
dude, money.
He's done.
Money, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to get paid. He's going to get, I think, bro, Kevin Lee is 29. He's been, I thought he was in the UFC for like a good 5-6 years. So he was in here for a minute.
Yeah, you know. Okay, so can I mention something?
Go ahead.
You know who like it's kind of like an underdog prospect that I think is pretty good. Rodriguez.
Yair?
No, Rodriguez. That one dude from Cali. He's tatted up. He's a Mexican dude. He fought Kevin Lee and beat him.
Rodriguez.
He was the last person to fight Kevin Lee. He has a big tattoo of like 19 something on his chest.
That sounds familiar. He just fought, like that was his last fight?
That was his last fight. He lost. By decision.
I don't remember. But I know. Dang, yeah, I don't.
Anyways, if you know who I'm talking about, that dude is a good.
Let me know in the comments or something.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. We got to touch back on the Sean Strickland because we really didn't give an opinion on that.
Okay.
And then I think we should wrap it up then.
Want to wrap it up after that?
Yeah, unless you have anything else.
No, that's all right. I was gonna say, okay. So who do you think's gonna win that fight?
So I think it's gonna be Sean Strickland. Because like he's on a win streak and he's hot.
How do you think he's gonna win the fight?
I think he's really good at stand up. Most of his fights that he's won by stand up. You know what I mean, or either decision. But I think that he's pretty solid. I definitely think he's gonna beat Jack Hermanson. The only way that I see Jack Hermanson winning is by submission because he's really good at it.
I think Sean Strickland wins, yeah, but I think like Jack's last fight, the one he won, he was losing those first 2 rounds. I remember watching that at your house. He was losing those first 2 rounds due to the stand up, but he took him down and held him there. And if he's able to do that to Sean, then obviously he can win. But I don't think I've seen anybody that could hold Sean Strickland down like that. So I'd give it to Sean too. He's got the stand up. He's got the brawler mentality, and he's a fight anybody anytime kind of guy.
And that's a 185. And you know it's crazy because I think about I know we gotta touch on this because we're kind of already talking about the 185. Mm-hmm. Just to wrap up the Sean Strickland, you think that your final decision?
Sean Strickland, for sure.
I think that Sean Strickland. So if you guys want to lock that in, you can. But again, hey, we're amateurs, so bet at your own cost. Eventually, once we kind of get further along, we're gonna try to have the card and we're gonna pick the fighters.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get better with this.
With the pay-per-views and stuff like that, because obviously the pay-per-view have the undercards. Kind of we know some of the fight nights. You know, we don't know all the fighters.
Yeah, correct.
But
amateurs.
Yeah, amateurs. But to touch on the 185 division real quick because we're on it right now.
Okay.
As the lead up to because I wanted to touch on the Robert Whittaker versus Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to the lead up to that, I don't know. I have this weird feeling.
You think Robert Whittaker? You think he can win for sure, or you just because everybody thinks? I think he can win.
I don't think that if he wins, he's winning by knockout or anything like that. But I think I can see him possibly winning by decision, especially after what happened with Brandon Moreno.
Well, his wrestling is top tier, and that's like Israel Adesanya's kryptonite.
And if you guys don't know, that's Frank's dad 2.0.
Yeah, he looks like my dad.
It's funny, but
I think his wrestling, bro, because Robert Whittaker, like, think about it, he's such a humble fighter. So I'm guessing he's in the training room going crazy. You know, I'm gonna bring him down. I'm gonna maul him.
Yeah.
He definitely has hands though. I've seen him against Jared Cannonier. That was a good fight.
Yeah.
But I think Israel's confidence is really high right now. And I don't see him trying to get up in there and trying to box. I think he's going to keep it a distance, and he'll tear him apart like he did last time.
Yeah, and then like I think back about Israel, and I'm like, every single time anybody's doubt Israel, he's came through no matter what. Besides that Jan fight.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, every single time he even says like, you guys doubt me, like. And you got to think about it like this. This guy has like 80 fights in kickboxing, bro.
Oh yeah, and we already know who's beat him in kickboxing a couple times. So
yeah,
that's for another video.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on the actual card. Yeah. But
I think that's good.
That's it.
I like that. Hey, It was good talking to y'all.
Yeah,
it was good seeing you.
It's good seeing you. Real quick, we don't have a set day when we're gonna drop. but eventually we will.
Yeah, we'll start
We're
making it more consistent.
Consistent. This is the first podcast. This is the first episode, and again, just keep rocking with us. And if you want insight on just UFC in general, this is the podcast for you. Also, at the end of the day, we're amateurs. So
for sure.
peace, guys.
Peace.